and this will be little bit important topic. So please try to understand whatever the thing you have at this moment in front of you. Please, like I can say, keep all keep all the thing outside and be just try to understand what I'm telling at this moment. Okay, so I'm just sharing my screen. Okay, while I'm going to share my screen at this time, you can able to understand it, right? So here will be like you say, yeah. So cloud.uipath.com is the first important thing which we have done, right? And in a cloud.uipath.com, we have some sort of a orchestrator concept. So when I'm going to think about a orchestrator or something with the orchestrator, so the first thing in your mind is going to come that what do you mean by orchestrator, right? So orchestrator is a web-based program, right? It is a web-based program, and there are some sort of a, facility provided by orchestrator. So I'm just going to say like one of the case I will take here, that is a, yeah, already I had created one orchestrator path, and that I'm just showing. So you people are okay with this? Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Yes.
can see.
Okay, so I just take a orchestrator here. I will start with the orchestrator, simple orchestrator application. So in orchestrator, while I'm going to start with the UI path, you have a first thing in your machine is nothing but a UiPath assistant. So what is a UiPath assistant? Or you can say what is a UiPath robot? There are three main components of UiPath. One is UiPath Studio, second one is a UiPath robot, and third one is a UiPath orchestrator. Okay. So while I'm saying like these three things, already you people are aware about a normal process with the just normal. I'm keeping a very small process here to like log into the one of the screen, and then just deploying this application or publishing this application from the local system. So what I will say, orchestrator program, I will say, right? Orchestrator program means just I orchestrator program here I'm going to take it. Okay, then here you can see the UiPath assistant will be left hand side, right? So you can see the UiPath assistant. Now my robot is connected, so I just first of all going to start my screen. Okay, when I'm going to start with my screen, then how to connect with the orchestrator, that I will tell you at the beginning. So when I'm going to say orchestrate UiPath assistant, here will be the orchestrator setting. So most of the people like who had not connected with the orchestrator, I'm just disconnecting it, and then here you see that service URL everyone had, right? So when I'm going to say service URL, so when I'm just already you may be connected with the service URL directly. So that what happen when you are connected with the service URL, that means your local machine is directly connected with the orchestrator, and that you can able to see it from the like a UiPath Studio itself, right? So we'll check how it will be look like first of all. So wait for 2 seconds. Okay, it will come here, and then after that, like if I wanted to deploy some sort of application on the here on the orchestrator. So first of all here at this moment you can see here that my orchestrator is not connected. Am I right? Orchestrator is not connected. Why it is not connected? Because I had asked him to connect it, and then you can see here the orchestrator connection came here. I say continue with the Google. While I'm saying continue with the Google, then automatically it will come here, and he will try to connect with the one of my UiPath account which I had created on the UiPath, and through it will be connecting. So once I will click on this page, automatically you can see that this machine is going to connect with a particular orchestrator, right? So we'll see here I just connected with the this first company which I had created at the time of starting of this program. So at that time what happened, my local machine is going to connect, along with that my orchestrator is start working on that particular thing, right? So first of all I will say disconnect. Okay, you can see now the machine is connected, right? So while machine is connected, you can see that here below also your orchestrator directly connected with the right with my particular workspace which I had created with the default connection, right? And here when I go on this site, you can see that on the tenant here also I had logged in with my one of the connector. Is that fine? So it will be connected with my local connector, and you can see the heartbeats here. So heartbeats are going to be seen in the format of, you see, green signal, right? So if you want to check here, yeah, just a minute, it will load. You see here orchestrator setting, and these heartbeats are started. Along with that, when I'm going to see here also, and if I'm going to check the robots also on the local machine, then these heartbeats also started working on it. You see, it is in the format of green signal. Is that fine? So if I wanted to connect my local machine with the orchestrator, right, now the thing is that I had not created any program. Now we will create a small program to log in with the acme.com. That is the first application we will do here. Okay, so what I will do, I just open the browser, right? So this is my first activity which we will do. Okay, so I say open browser. So say open browser here. When I'm going to take a open browser, I will connect with a, yeah, set as a start node. Here I will get a one of the important thing, that is nothing but a acme test uipath.com. I just took it. Okay, I will enter the acmetest.com. Okay, here I had taken it. I connected with it. I say maximize the window. I maximize the window inside the bracket. After that, I just created some sort of a delay with it. Here I had given a delay. I'm creating a very small program to log into the particular screen. So here will be the number lock. I will take it, and then I say here will be the number lock which I had created. Once I will create, yeah, so first of all I just run this file. Okay, so it will be opening in some other browser. I will open it in Firefox. Okay, I will save it. If it is not installed, you have to go into the home, then there are tools, and you have to install the Firefox window here, so that, yeah, extension is added into the Firefox window. So UiPath extension is to be add or need to be added into the UiPath orchestrator, Firefox browser. Okay,
Sir, is it like every time we have to go and install for the browser?
sometimes it is required, but
Okay,
if you are not using some other application, that time it is not required. But I'm
okay,
using sometimes Chrome, sometimes IE browser, so that is why I'm showing you.
okay, sir. Okay, thanks.
So it open the browser, it will log into the particular screen. Sorry, it will open the particular screen. Now we have to log into this screen, right? Then we have to log in. So I say recording, so it should be a web recording. Okay, then I say type into. So first activity, type into, I will type here. So I'm just going to empty it. Okay, then I can say type into. Here I'm just going to enter the password. Okay, I just say here, say click on the login button. I click on the login button. Okay, and say save it. Once I will save, it will be login. I'm just going to provide some sort of a delay in between each and every activity. So here will be the delay, I say, or I can say 2 seconds. And then this will be the delay activity which we have to. Okay, once I'm going to finish this application, okay, I say logout. Okay, here will be the logout screen I had done. Now I'm saying publish. So while I'm saying publish, there are two ways to publish the package. In interview also, you can people are going to ask you the this question, that how you are going to publish the package on the orchestrator. So there are two ways to publish the package. One is what I can say, publishing the package on the folder, in a folder, and then after that it is need to be deployed on the orchestrator. So when you go on the in the orchestrator, there is a tenant, you can see the packages. So if I'm going to publish my package from the local machine, so today is like a orchestrator March example, so I taken it. So here are two things like a custom and you can say orchestrator tenant process feed workspace and custom. So at the beginning I will start with the custom because I just wanted to save this file on the local machine. Okay, so once it will be saved, it will shows you a path, right? So you go into that particular path. Okay, okay, and here you can see the NuGet package is created. So orchestrator, which is the package you have created, that package is created. You have to copy this, you have to go into the package folder or upload folder. You will have to say browse here, then you have to provide a path. Okay, so you have to provide a path, you say upload. Okay, once you are going to upload it, you can see it, you are going to see this one in this column, right? Then in this automation you go into the add processes. You see here will be the new orchestrator package which we have downloaded. So now today we have downloaded this one as a first version, and now I wanted to run it in the dev version. I say next. In this case, yeah, so here will be the package is going to add. I say first program on a orchestrator, or which is the name we have given. And here we can say you can't stop the process from the UiPath assistant. If I'm going to say take click, so no one is able to stop the process from the UiPath assistant, so or automatically start this process. So these are the two options which we have. So depending on our requirement we have to create. So we created a first process in this area. Now we have to click on the job and then say start job. So here you say okay, what name we have given. So first program on the orchestrator is the name which we have given. Now the robots are not connected here. Okay, so first of all, if the robots are not connected from the local machine, what we have to do, we have to go back to this UiPath assistant here. Okay, you have to go into the UiPath assistant. Now we connected with the normal way, right? So if I wanted to publish those things, okay, from the like orchestrator, so I will go into the tenant. Okay, first of all I will create a robot. So I just going to add the robot. I say standard robot. Here will be the first activity, we have to say like a standard robot. So before that we need to add the machine. So machine will be coming in this area. Automation robot environment, here will be the tenant. You have to create a machine in this area. What I will do, I will just create a machine here. How to get a machine, you have to click UiPath assistant, then go into the preferences. Once you will go into the preferences, then say orchestrator setting, say sign out. Here will be like a machine key. So this is a machine name which we have taken it. Okay, okay, so you have to copy this machine name. You have to go back to this, you have to say machine description also. Here you can say two, one production, one testing. All the process type you can say foreground, background, all the thing you have to say. And then compatibility, you should say Windows or cross platform only. So I say all. Say provision of the robot. So once I'm going to say provision, the machine name desktop already. If it is already there, then we can't create. Yeah, I just remove both. It won't allow me to delete. Okay, so here will be the already machine is added, right? Well, I'm saying edit machine, already this machine is added, right? So here will be the like a already the robot key is there. I just copy this robot key and keep into the machine key here. Okay, and the URL I have to copy from this up to the orchestrator. I copy it and going to keep into the this in this environment. Okay, and say connect. So once it will be added, then you can say it is connected with the particular machine. Once it will be connected, then I say tenant. Here will be the machine is connected with the particular server. Now what we have to do, we have to click on the default, then need to create a some robot. So I just add the robot, standard robot. Here you can see the machines. So my machine is this one. I just add the orchestrator trader process. I say non unattended, then orchestrator database will be there. Here will be the domain name. So how to get us domain name? Here will be the domain name. Say who am I, it will show us a like a domain name. So you can see password not required because already there is a password, right? So we have added orchestrator process. Now it is a disconnected mode. Now once we are going in environment, yeah, so here will be the dev and then manage it. So when I again say manage it, then here will be the orchestrator process will be there. Just going to add it, update it. Okay, now the environment is added to it, so that you can see the heartbeats are started, right? Green signal is started here. Now the thing is that I have to click on the automation. Then already I had installed the job, that first process. I will go into this. I say first, yeah, program on the orchestrator. Here will be the heartbeat started. I say connected. I say start. Once I'm going to say start, then this process is going to started, or its status is changing into the running process. It will start from the local environment. You can see that the green signal is started working on the Uipath system on the local machine, and then they will start the process. So to open the program, enter the username, enter the password, and say login. So once he is going to say login, it will log into the particular application. Once you are going to go into this, then you can see there will be the message. You can see that it will be the message like a success. Then after that you can see the log messages in that. Okay, so if you have some logs and all those things you can see from here. Even log messages also we can add to this process, so that what happen in future, those log will be helpful for us. So what is the log messages? Log messages means what? When my process is going to start, that details I can add in it. So I say log messages. Okay, I just take it. There are different types of log messages. I just take outside. Here will be the first process, sorry, first log. I will click on this. Yeah, I say info and program started. Okay, and here I'm just going to say date time. Okay, now dot to string. We will going to add the program at the particular time. Once it will be started, then it will give a like a indication that the process is started. And here we can say that program ended. So program ended on the particular date. So this date also we will get. So these are the two log messages we will take it. Then when I am saying publish, again he will publish it on the same location. I say publish. Once I will publish it, I will come back into the folder. Here you can see the NuGet package is added here. Okay, say okay. I will go back to the Uipath here. Again I will go into the tenant. There will be the package. I say upload the package. and here I say browse the package. Yeah, I given a path of this one. Then here I am saying upgrade the previous one. So here will be upgradation is going to happen. No process were found for upgrading. Okay. Why so? Package uploaded successfully. So what is the name of the 6 March will be the given the name as a 6 March. So I also have to give the process name as a 6 March. So I go back to this. Okay. So then here also I change the name. Then say next. Say publish. Go back. And I so take the packages from the particular window. So here will be the NuGet package. I would like to say this one. I say upload. Here will be the new packages is going to become that already there is a package which is say automatically we are going to upgrade it. So now the package is going to upgrade while I'm saying automation here and say jobs, and when I start it again, my first job as a say first orchestrator job like a program, I will run this on the one robot machine, and then I will run it. So once I will say run it, here you can see the process is started. It is in pending state. Why? Because some sort of process is already running in that state, so that is why it shows us that it is in a running process. Okay, so now you can see it is started again. Enter the details, say login, and going to end it. Okay, when I will check it back, then you can see the log messages on this process. So here will be the log messages. Previously we saw only the two logs, but now we can see that first program on orchestrator execution ended. Here will be the first program on orchestrator started, and then program started will be like a 3623 2353 at that time, and that program is ended on the 24:14. So this kind of information we will get through the log messages. So this is one help for the programmer, if he wanted to know the suppose some sort of a program is going to end because of some reason, so those thing will help them that to understand it, right? Is that fine? Do you have any doubts?
Yes, I have few questions and doubts actually.
Yeah.
This Uipath Orchestrator,
uh,
it is a cloud-based thing, is it? It is not a standalone software.
no, it's not a standalone option.
Okay, it is always in the cloud, so I have to create a cloud account also, tenant also.
Yeah, it will be like as an architect of this will I will show you. So how the architecture look like of a orchestrator and UI path, that I will show at the beginning.
Okay, okay. No,
So
yeah, then
here will be
other.
the already I had shared with you people some sort of a PPT. Maybe you go with it. If
Okay.
not, check it. So here will be the study material, and I have shared you with the this information that architecture of UI path. So while I'm saying architecture, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so here will be the orchestrator, right? So you can see that UiPath Studio is a one part of it, right? And then by using a UiPath agent, like here we have a UiPath assistant at this moment. So that agent is what going to connect with the what you can say with the orchestrator, which is the you say main part of it. So it is a web-based program, right? So it's a one kind of a browser. Through browser we are going to access it from at a client location, but the server location, if you want to check that, it will be consist of presentation layer. So in that what we are going to do, like a configuration of the robot, then logging, then monitoring, then queues, then configuration logging, queue deployment, all these things we are going to use. And internally of that we are they are using a REST API. Okay, those notification and monitoring we are going to use here. And in a backend you can see that SQL server and Elasticsearch, then Kibana, those things will come into picture in this area, that SQL server. So server side and client side, if you want to check this one, so in that case UiPath Studio is the only one part which is used to design the robot, nothing else. But if you want to implement some sort of a robots on the orchestrator or some on the any client machine, so we required a UiPath orchestrator, because by using attended kind, well, like if you want to run the attended and unattended kind of a solution, so mostly for unattended kind of a solution is to be deployed on the orchestrator. Attended kind of solution we can run it from the local UiPath assistant also. I will open the UiPath assistant, you can see here, and through it also we can run it. So it will automatically open the browser, it will log into the particular screen and going to be work. But if you want to run some sort of a program from the, like, orchestrator, so those like unattended kind of a solution, you see here job started processing is started, and here also you can see the process is started. Got it? Means you can adjust, or you say you can monitor, or you can able to take the control of both the thing, like
Oh,
UiPath assistant and through UiPath orchestrator also.
okay, but the robots, the third tab in
Sorry.
orchestrator panel, we have a third tab that says robots, right?
Hmm. Just a minute. I will take it. I close it. Is there any? Nothing. Okay. I go back. Tell me.
Yeah, the third after automation robots.
Hmm.
Why do we create a robot here? I don't understand that flow. Like, I mean, my software, I brought it from UiPath Studio,
Hmm.
uploaded here. So the software is the software means that bot is already there in the automation section. Here
Hmm.
again, I am creating another robot. That connectivity I don't relate actually.
Okay. So first of all, as you have this one, right? So this one is your Path Studio, right? So I will show you the first. I will open the notepad first. I just open the notepad. राजा पाणी देतो का रे? राजा पाणी देतो का? राजा पाणी देतो का? पाणी पाणी आण. Okay, so while you are going to see like here that the program here is designed inside the UiPath Studio, right? Design is to be done on this machine, right? And if I wanted to run, like these are the developer machine most of the time, right? So like a design is to be done on the developer machine. Okay, am I right?
Yes, yes.
But that is not a place where we can run the software. Am I right? So we have to run this software on the client machine. So if I wanted to run this software on the client machine, I required a UiPath orchestrator, because where we can able to make a provision to run the robot on the particular client machine, right? So this will be the client machine. Okay, this will be the, I can say, client machine. So here
Okay.
I had done my process from local environment. Okay, I had done my process on the local environment. Okay, and I will show you the UiPath robot. So I just open the file location. I will open the particular file location. So here you can see UI robot will be there.
Okay.
Just a minute. I will tell you. This is only the component which is going to be used to open the designer panel. Here will be the UiPath or UI robot. Okay, which will be going to use to run the robot. Because if I'm going to open this, okay, which will be going to help us to connect with the robot. Kshitij.
Okay.
Okay, so here will be the designer. UiPath Studio is simply designer, which we are going to use for designing. But UiPath Assistant and UiPath Robot, that can be help us, or that is going to help, or it is be like a mediator between the UiPath Studio and UiPath Orchestrator. So as you see in here, UiPath Orchestrator is look like in this manner, right? So how it will look like? It will be consist of your tenants, it will be consist of your folders. So how to create a folders and all that I will explain you later. But the thing is that what I mean by tenant. So tenant is like here will be the, like every process will have like it is one of the, like you say, university. And folder means what? Every department what's in a one of the university, like a computer department or any one of the like IT department and all. Okay, so what is going to happen here when I'm going to say install all these thing? Okay, so I just wanted to connect with my local machine with the orchestrator. Like I wanted to run this robot on this particular machine. Now I have this one as a local machine, or you can say it is a client machine. So what I'm going to do, I will create a standard machine, or you can say machine template. So I created a standard machine. Here I have given my the path, like you see here that I had connected this one with the help of preferences here. And in that, what it contains, it contains the UiPath robot details, right? So it will be consist of machine name. I just copy it, I pasted it here and say description. Once I will say description, then I will come back on the screen. You can see that this is the my machine name. So when I'm created it, automatically while I'm saying the edit machine, here you can able to see the client ID, which is created automatically. That is nothing but a machine key, and that we need to copy from here. And after that we need to paste this machine key here. Along with that, what we have to take, we have to take a URL. So up to Orchestrator, I have taken this URL, I copy it and I pasted it on the local environment. So once I will do it, and if I'm saying connect, it is going to connect. So once it will be connected from your local environment to this environment, so the heartbeats are going to start. So heartbeats are going to start like a robot heartbeats only when you are going to connect this robot, or like add a robot, while you are going to add the standard robot from here, right? So once you are going to add it here, you are going to give your details from the local machine, that is through the command prompt. Okay, so how you are getting this one, that you can connect this one with the command prompt. Here I can say who am I. Once I will take it, then I will get these details, that is a machine details, or you can say domain and username. And then if you have password, you can keep it, no, otherwise you can say say. And this one machine key will come automatically, no need to create it. If you are going to say this one, machine key is going to come here automatically, because already we have created at the beginning. So you can create any number of robots in this area, so don't worry. Just only the requirement is that you just need to connect. Suppose I'm saying here second robot. Okay, I say second robot. Okay, here will be the unattended. Just I say here I say copy. Here will be the first thing. I just try to create it. But while we are creating our robot, okay, what we have given here in this case, that we have only like in this tenant we have created, while we creating a one machine, that time we told it that we require only one. This is a production and this one is a testing machine we can create. We can't create a more than one, it won't allow us. Okay, we can create a testing machine here. I created a testing, updated it. While I'm trying to create a new robot here, I can create a attended kind of a robot, but not a, like you say, this one. So I say second robot. I say second robot. Here will be the attended, or I can say attended user, or you say testing robot here. I created a testing robot. Then through the command prompt, I had taken this, UiPath details. Okay. Password it will take automatically. I say create. So for that, oh my god, it is not allowing me. Anyway, it is not allowing me to create a new robot because of because we are using a free of cost version, right? So that is why. So you got me up to this level. Once you are going
Okay,
to
yeah.
create a
Still,
process, add the
yeah.
process, then you can once you are going to add it, then you can trigger you can run the job, then you can trigger the job. As you know, there are two types of trigger. One is a time and queue that I will explain you afterward. But yeah, up to this level you have to finish your all the development. So who is going to share the machine now, so that we can check how it will be look like.
Sir, can I say?